Now, y'all should have known that was a lie because Roelly's fat ass ain't running nowhere. And I'm surprised Biggie's big ass ran. But she did. She did. So props to Biggie. At least she's active. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, I am Kaya, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm talking to you guys about Baddies Midwest episode 15. I did like this episode. It had a little bit of everything. It had some fun moments, and it had the drama mixed into it. Really did enjoy it, you guys. Yeah, but I do still have some thoughts and some reading I gotta do, so buckle up. So we gonna do that this episode. But before I get into it, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm almost to 500 subscribers, you guys, and then that's one step for me to be able to post community posts. And I also, that's me going to be halfway to getting to 1,000 subscribers, and I can start monetizing my YouTube and start getting paid. So after I hit 500, we're going to be on the road to 1K. So keep liking the video, thumbs up the video. It does push it out there, and it gets new people to come into my channel. I really am trying to build this up. So by the end of February, I want to try to at least get really close to 1,000. I think I can do it. But yeah, so I'm about to give you guys my thoughts and recap right now. Okay, so basically this episode starts off like where it left off last week with Roelly yelling at Slim, asking her if she wants the assistant position, and Slim is like contemplating, and then Roelly out of her mouth talking about some, I would slap the fuck out of you, like, you know what you agreed to. Slim, baby, I don't know how much they paying you. I don't know how much you getting paid, but the amount of disrespect that you have got ever since you stepped foot on this season, it's treacherous, boo. I don't get it. But then Slim says, if I have to be an assistant to stay here, then I have to. It's like, girl, I don't know how much they paying her. I don't know Slim's financial situation, but the amount of disrespect, I can't do it. So yeah, they're going back and forth. And then Natalie wants to butt in. She says something. She was like, well, did you agree to that? Slim said, yes, I did agree to that. And Natalie said, okay, well, I'm a businesswoman, and if you agree to this, and that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know what the fuck. Natalie just wanted to stick her nose in this shit. And it really did. You really should have shut the fuck up, Natalie, because it's between Roelly and Slim. And then they move on past that. So then they asked, was this what they asked? Yeah, this is what happened. I'm jumping, y'all. So this is when Natalie says, ask Diamond, you know, Diamond, like, you know, what's going on? Because we noticed that Diamond is really quiet, and Diamond's never like this. So Diamond finally tells, well, she actually told us this last episode, but she told us in a confessional, but Diamond tells us that, you know, her aunt is going through stuff back at home. So that's why she's been up and down with emotions, and with the fight and everything going on, that's why she's getting so emotional. Okay, now that kind of makes sense now, because last episode, if you guys watch my recap, I said Diamond being upset that people are fighting is not Diamond, because Diamond be on Now That's TV instigating fights, and she instigates some shit on Baddies too. So I'm like, that can't be the reason. So, but now it's all starting to make sense. And Diamond says, you know, I don't want to be here, and then something happens to her aunt, and she's here on Baddies with all the drama when she needs to be at home with her family. And so Diamond said that she is going to leave. I do love you, Diamond. And honestly, I don't know how her aunt is doing. I don't know if Diamond had came out and talked about that. She probably did, and I just didn't catch it. I do follow Diamond on Instagram. I haven't really been on social media like that today because I was trying to watch the Grammys and not get spoiled. So yeah, so Diamond is going to be leaving. She says her goodbye. Everyone's giving her hugs. Love you, Diamond. I really do love Diamond. Loved her on Now That's TV. On Baddies, you know, she does a lot of clown shit, but I still love Diamond. And I really hope her aunt is doing well. And, you know, prayers up to her. So yeah, so after, you know, they have this little emotional moment with Diamond, Natalie comes and says that they're gonna send some more people home. So the first person that's immediately leaving is Emma, which finally, because the bitch honestly should have been gone. And I know Emma said that she had stuff going on, like her dad was going through something. I forgot what her dad was going through. I'm so sorry, y'all. I really did. I know her dad is going through something where they said they don't know how long he has or something like that. And I don't want to like keep assuming what I think it is, but he's going through something and she needs to be home with him. So that's nothing against, you know, her father. But it's like when I started to come around to kind of being all right with Emma being there, I even said, okay, just keep Emma on the show, because you know what, if she's going through something, let her come and get this money and rack up this money. But then when Emma started like I think this was last episode or episode before last, when she started like speaking out about Slim, like sitting down talking about something, Slim doesn't deserve to be here, she's not a baddie, this and that, that's when I was like, okay, Emma, it's time for you to leave. And I knew she left at some point in the season, and I kind of suspected it was going to be this episode. So Emma's finally gone. Good riddance. Prayers up to your father, but you should have been gone. And it's so funny that you're going home for being boring was the same thing you came in telling Scotty she is. You said Scotty was boring. You said that all the first 2-3 episodes you was on the show, and we ain't heard nothing from you since. And now you're going home for that exact same reason. See, this is why you shut the fuck up. Okay. Yeah. So bye-bye, Emma. So then after Emma is going to be gone, Natalie said, okay, now there's going to be some people that's on the chopping block. And I'm like, okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't know if anybody else goes home after this. So I think that's just them just starting up some shit because I don't know what the fuck. So she said these people on the chopping block. So she says Summer's on the chopping block because of her being very reckless and causing shit behind the scenes, which it does kind of make for good TV. But I'm like, well, you sent Emma home because she's boring and she doesn't do much. And you're trying to send Summer home because she's doing too much. So I don't know exactly what y'all looking for. But the stuff that Summer is doing is very, very trashy, very classless and tacky. And I don't like that. So yeah, pissing and breaking stuff like Summer, that's not a baddie behavior. Not at all. So yeah, put Summer on the chopping block. And also because Summer is pissing me the fuck off. Didn't like her at first. Then I started coming around to like her. And then with the whole shit with her and Slim, and then her constantly picking on Jasmine, made me get off the Summer train. And this episode and stuff that I see on social media, Summer is fucking weird. So yeah, I'm okay if, Summer kind of left, but we know she don't leave. Because we know she stayed there the whole time. So yeah, so Summer's next. And then who was after? Oh yeah, Jaden. See how I forgot? So Jaden, and then Natalie looks around and Jaden's not there. And I'm like, where is Jaden be going? Like her and Akbar, I don't know where they be going. But yeah, so Jaden's not there. She says because Jaden, she does her shit when she has to go on stage and perform. But other than that, we don't hear nothing from her. And she ain't lying. Yeah, she ain't lying. And outside of Biggie, like Jaden really hasn't done nothing. So Jaden, you can go too, I guess. And then the last person that shocked us was she said Jela. Now it's funny because Natalie is Jayla's quote unquote best friend. And the fact that she said Jayla shocked me. But then as I started thinking, y'all, I'm like, outside of Jayla doing that little shitty ass fight with Ivory and that terrible ass fight, we're going to call that with Lex when, neither one that was hitting on shit. Jayla really has not done anything this season. So yeah, Jayla, you can go too. Well, not now because you starting stuff up, but before that, yeah, Jayla, you bye. Yeah, so yeah, but then the OGs are shocked that Natalie said that Jayla had to go because she's an OG. But the thing is, as I felt some type of way as to why they want to send a lot of the new girls home. I'm like, because a lot of y'all OGs don't do shit. Like Scotty, you don't do shit. Tasiki, you don't do shit. Biggie, you fall behind Honest Beef. Like, some of y'all OGs need to go the fuck home because y'all don't add nothing. And I felt, honestly, it's a lot of new girls who was carrying the season. And then a couple of y'all OGs like Roelly and now Anno since Nunu came in this picture. So yeah, a lot of y'all OGs ain't doing shit. So some of y'all need to go the fuck home. So yeah, after that, so they come together and then Natalie says, you three are gonna be on the chopping block, but we know they don't go home because they all make it all the way to Hawaii, even Jaden. So yeah, so Natalie then decides that she wants to give out a Baddies chain and she gave it to Big Lex. Finally, she should have fucking got it last time you gave it out. Jasmine didn't deserve it at that point. I'm not saying Jasmine does not deserve a Baddies chain, y'all. I just feel like at the moment when it was Lex and Jasmine, it just felt weird that Jasmine got a Baddies chain when she was supposed to be on the block of going home. And Lex has done way more than Jasmine. So I said Lex should have got it last time. But she got it this time, thank God. And then Anna wants to say something slick, talking about I'm glad that you're like being supportive of person getting a Baddies chain, but she didn't put a name on it. And then because I'm thinking she's talking to Lex. I'm like, Lex, if you let this bitch say this to her and you don't slap the shit out of her, I'm gonna look at you funny. But Lex says, what did you say? Or she said what or something like that. And then Anna said, oh no, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking about your friend. But Anna, you didn't put a name on it. So that's why Lex did that. Put a name on it, bitch. Just put a name on it. And then yeah, so that's what happened. So congratulations to Lex. And what I did notice is Ivory. I thought you said whoever gave Lex a chain was gonna get beat up. You was quiet. Yeah. Okay, so what happened after that? Natalie says that Nunu's gonna stay, and Biggie And Anna, yeah, Anna has said, Nunu, thank me for giving you a storyline or something like that, or approving you to stay. Anna, shut the fuck up. And then Biggie said some shit too. It was like, Biggie, you need to shut the fuck up too, bitch. Because your ass can't fight. You know? So yeah, so then, did something else happen after that? Hold on, y'all. It's coming. No, nothing happens after that. Okay, so we jumping on to the next scene, guys. Yeah, so we jump over. It's the next day, and Emma's packing up, and she's going home. And it's Jasmine and Lex. They come and say goodbye to her, and Emma does say that it's a good time. It's a good thing that she is leaving now because her dad's surgery was that upcoming week. So it was perfect timing. You know how it all worked out, Emma. I ain't got nothing against you, Emma. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Bye. Yeah, so she makes her exit and she gives a little outro. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, so then we jump to the next scene. It's Roelly. She's in the room with some of the new girls and Akbar. And, you know, she's talking to them saying, you know, how did you guys like it in the cabin? And they're talking about how they felt and all this kind of shit, right? So then all of a sudden they start talking about what happened last night on the bus coming to the house. And then Dolly tells Roelly that Slim came on the bus on rah-rah, like trying to check Summer, and Summer was trying to be chill. Now, did Slim do that? Yes. But did she have a right to check Summer? Yeah, because like I said, Summer does not know Slim from a hole in the wall. And you came in there picking, like, jumping on Roelly and Slim's beef, trying to insert yourself in there to make a problem with Slim, and now you fight her because of what? And then on that bus you said F her dad. So she had every reason to go and try to attack you. Even though she didn't win, she had every reason to do that. So I don't blame Slim for trying to check Roelly. So y'all trying to make it seem like Slim just started with Summer out of nowhere is blowing my fucking mind. So yeah, so as they're talking, Slim enters the scene. Like, that setup ass scene, like, that's the shit I be talking about. It's just like, you can't just tell me that they were talking about Slim and all of a sudden she showed up. Y'all guided her to go in there. What's the word? What's it called? It's gonna come to me. Whatever. Slim got to the scene. Okay, so and so she brings Roelly something. Snacks. She brought Roelly something. So they're in there talking about it. And while Slim is sitting there and they're talking about her and everything like that, I just didn't like how they were just talking about Slim as if she wasn't sitting right there. Like, they was talking hella shit about that girl. And oh my God. And Ivory. Now, I don't hate Ivory, y'all. I don't hate Ivory. I have like some strong dislikes for her because of her antics, because I think she's a dirty ass biatch. But when she's right, she's right. And in this scene, Ivory was saying everything that I was thinking. She says that Slim, yes, she's your assistant, but she's still a human being, and you need to treat her with some kind of respect. And if they see that you are her quote unquote boss and you're treating her like shit, they think that they can do the same thing to her. Like, they saw you beat up on Slim, like you talking to her any kind of way, you saying F her dad and all this kind of stuff. And so if you disrespected her, they think they have the door to do that. And you're not putting a stop to it. Like that episode where Summer came in there and was talking down on Slim and being mean to her, you didn't do anything. You sat there and ate your food. You just sat right there, Roelly. You didn't do a damn thing. So I get Ivory what she was saying. Like, she was saying everything I was thinking. Like, you guys, like, this is bullying. Like, what the fuck are we doing? So then Roelly, for some reason, felt some kind of way that Ivory said that. And then she was like, oh, we're not gonna put sympathy and play pity with her and everything like that because she brought this on herself. And this is what my issue I have with Roelly. Roelly does not want, when it comes to the her and Slim situation, she does not want to take any accountability for the part that she had in this whole beef. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Roelly and Slim were best friends, right? When the bigger baddies got and Roelly kept coming back and Slim was nowhere around, somewhere along the line they had a falling out. Then I just distinctly remember Roelly got her ass on social media telling all of Slim's business. You know how Roelly does. Like, she gets cool with somebody. When they fall out, she starts exposing all of their skeletons, all their business that they opened up to her. And her and Slim used to be like this. So I feel like, so Slim felt like she could be open with that to Roelly. Started telling all Slim's business, talking about shit that's her being broke, her allegedly being SA'd and all this other kind of stuff. So that prompted Slim to talk shit about Roelly. And it went like that for like a year or two and everything like that. They got on Bad versus Wild. They apologized to each other. They hugged it out and everything like that. So that was right. But what happened was Roelly took her fat ass on social media and then wanted to bring up Slim's deceased father because you trying to defend a bitch named Gretchen saying the N-word, saying that Slim shouldn't be saying it because her dad's not black. But you okay with a woman who is a white Hispanic saying the N-word. But Slim, who actually is half black, you have a problem with her saying it. I don't get that. So with you bringing up her deceased father, and first of all, you had no business bringing up Slim in the whole Gretchen situation, the whole N-word debacle last season with Gretchen. You had no reason bringing up Slim any fucking way. So because you did that, she retaliated and said, F your son. So you always trying to make it seem like you had no part in this, or you trying to make it seem like you an angel. Now, Slim is not an angel in this situation too, but you both play a part. And it seems like you just want to keep putting the blame on Slim as to why you don't want to treat her with no respect because she said F your son, when you have said way worse things about her, Roelly. I don't get it. You are disgusted, and I don't like your fat ass, bitch. And not that any surgery in the world is gonna make you beautiful, bitch. You are ugly inside and you're evil. And I do not like you. I don't give a fuck what you do after this. This solidified, Roelly. I don't hate is a strong word, but I hate you, Roelly. I really fucking do. Yeah, and yeah, so Roelly is going back and forth. She's talking about how Slim talked about her dad, talked about her son, and she was like, now you actually you're on the show and this is what you have to deal with, this and that. And then Slim gets up and she walks away because, and I understand, because Slim is like getting upset because Slim is saying like, everything you're saying that I did to you, that's not how it happened. And Slim is right. And I feel like Slim was about to say, you brought up my father. But Roelly likes to scream and scream and scream over you when she knows that she's wrong. And then Slim gets up and leave. And she says, F you and F this assistant position. And then Slim makes her exit. I know Roelly and Slim fight again, if I'm not mistaken. I think they fight again. So also Slim is not all the way out the door just yet. But Slim, honey, after that, I'm pretty sure Zeus probably paid you up front. Take that money and try to flip it and do something. Because, baby, it's not worth it, Slim, baby. It's not. Okay? And that scene, like with Roelly, it just disgusts me when it comes to the Roelly and Slim thing. Because I cannot. And Natalie, bitch, this is what I want to point out. Because Roelly has said something in the scene prior to her yelling and going off. She says that she has the power to send both Slim and Summer home. So, Natalie, I thought this was your show. Like, why are you giving a bitch named Roelly Poly power to send bitches home? Questionable. But yeah, off to that scene. Okay, so we jump to a scene, a pointless scene that we really didn't fucking need. But they put it in there for some reason because I guess it's gonna. I feel like this is gonna gonna lead to the Nunu and Biggie fight that happens later on this season. So it's Anna and Biggie. They're meeting up with Scotty, Jaden, and Nunu, and I don't know if somebody else was with them. Oh wait, Tinkerbella was with them, and they're going to ride on some horses. But before they have to ride on horses, you know they have to do these talking scenes about what the fuck's going on. So Jaden is there, and Tinkerbella tells her, "Hey, you're on the chopping block because you're boring and all this kind of stuff." And then Jaden feels some kind of way about that. I mean, Jaden, you're never there a lot. And then you just said, I don't know y'all. Y'all been to like what, 4 or 5 cities, and you tell me you still don't know these girls like that? Like, what the fuck are you doing, Jaden? What are you doing? Now you really need to go home because you're saying that you still don't know them after y'all been together for like 5 cities. Come on now. And I know you're not in the house with them, but still, bitch, you can do something else. Like, come on. But yeah, so yeah, that happened, and it then directs to Nunu talking about her beef with Anna and Biggie. Now, Anna says that she can't be cool with Nunu because Nunu took it personal. And I'm like, Anna, bitch, you talked about her deceased mother. You said you were going to spit on her grave, and you talked about her child. And that's another reason. Same thing with Roelly and Slim. Like, Anna, you the one that opened it. You the one that fucking started it. I understand last season she inserted herself into you and Mariah Lynn's beef, and she had no reason to do that. But, honey, that was TV shit. Then after that, you really taking it personal, saying that you're going to dig up her, you want to, like, I don't think she said dig up, but I know she said she wanted to spit on her mother's dead grave. I can't speak, y'all. She said she wanted to spit on Nunu's mom's grave. And then she said something about Nunu's kid. So that's why she brought up you getting cracked in your face by a nigga. You went low, she went to hell. So it's tit for tat. So it's the same thing with Anna. She doing the same shit that Roelly doing. You acting like you an angel in this situation. Although, yeah, Nunu did say what she did last season. Bitch, that was TV shit. You took it personal when you started going to family. So you saying that she got really personal, like, Anna, you can't be mad about that, bitch. You just cannot. And then Biggie, I don't know what the fuck she doing, but Biggie just want to be fucking in it so bad. But Nunu said that she can never, she still needs it with Biggie because Biggie snuck her and Biggie don't take over herself. Nunu, please beat the bitch ass again, okay? I'm tired of Biggie. I'm tired of her. Oh yeah, I forgot Biggie had said some slick shit to Jaden too, and Jaden kind of shut her down. See, Biggie, that's why you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, please. Yeah, but anyways, we go on to the next scene, you guys. So in this scene, we have Natalie and Jayla. They're talking. So Jayla comes up and meets Natalie. They're on the balcony area of the cabin. And then Natalie says, do you feel, I think she's like asking, seeing how Jayla feels about her being put up on the block. And Jayla said that she feels bad that she's put on the block because she's an OG and she's on the block with newbies and all this other kind of shit. And then Jayla starts like getting emotional. She starts opening up. She says something which a lot of the baddies really don't acknowledge. She says, I know that a lot of the fans don't like me and a lot of them didn't want me here and all this other kind of stuff. And Jayla broke down about that because she does read the comments. Yeah, and at the end of the day, y'all, like I said, these are humans, you know. We watching a TV show and Jayla's reading the comments. And yeah, and she said she doesn't understand why so many people hate her. Now, let me tell you, I don't hate Jayla. I really don't. I used to love Jayla. I loved Jayla when she was on Bad Girls Club. Loved her. I really did love her on Baddies South. Last season is what kind of like made my love for Jayla turn into just a liking. And then a lot of things, other things she does where she kind of annoys me. But it's other times where I really do like her. Now, I think we need to have like this, a little talk. We're going to take a little sidebar. And I'm going to talk to you, Jayla. Now, Jayla, I said this before I had my YouTube, you guys. I said, Jayla, you should have been elevated and got the fuck off this network, okay? Because, Jayla, you are a beautiful woman. You are a model-looking woman. I literally said it when I first saw you. I said, watch her. She's going to be a model sometime. Because you have an amazing body. You don't have no work to your body. You are all natural. Without makeup, you are beautiful, Jayla. You're talented. You smart. You do not need to be on Baddies. Like when you took that long break from Baddies South to Baddies Caribbean, in between there, you should have been elevated. Now I know she was in Forbes, y'all, but I don't want to open up that can of worms that apparently her fashion line is filing for bankruptcy. Saying, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. But Jayla, and this is what I'm trying to say, you should be higher than where you are now. I literally said this. You need to either be a high fashion designer somewhere or you should be a high fashion model somewhere. Where the Claremont twins are. You literally should have been on the height where the Claremont twins are. You were on the same season as them. You really should have been up there, Jayla. And like I said, you didn't have to touch your face. You didn't have to touch your body. You didn't have to do none of that. You should have been up there, Jayla. And I feel like you're coasting, just staying on Baddies because that's what's hot right now. But eventually it would happen. This show is going, and this network is going to die down. Everything has its moment. It has its time. When it stops, it's not gonna last that long, Jayla. Because then after that, what you got to fall back on? Because all last season, Jayla, I didn't hear you not talk about one time about your clothing line. I know you're wearing your stuff. It's like, honey, but you only person that's wearing your stuff that really ain't doing much, okay? It's really not doing much. You should have been elevated. You should have, the season you got off the show, you should have went and elevated and did some other shit. And I'll do a perfect example. T for Baddies East. T did one season of Baddies. And look at T now. She's doing Netflix stuff, working with Tyler Perry and going to all these award shows and all these shows, these movie awards and TV award shows. She's going to all these other stuff. And I know people in my comments are going to be like, well, T was established before she got on Baddies. I know. But Jayla was too. Jayla was on Bad Girls Club. And she had connections where she could do all this other shit. And yes, T was established. She did like Tubi movies, but honey, Tubi does not compare to Netflix. No offense to Tubi. I love Tubi, but they don't compare to Netflix. Not globally. I'm sorry, they don't. And if we want to use somebody who was not established, okay, let me say Razor. Razor did 1 season of Baddies. Bitch ain't been back since. I follow Razor. All she doing, she's making her money. She's being a successful businesswoman. She has her businesses, and she does not talk about the show at all. She don't talk about the show, and neither does Teach. They don't talk about the show, and they're both elevating because they didn't stay on this network because it was hot. It was what was hot right now. Because I'm pretty sure if they both want to come back, they would bring them back. Okay. So Jayla, it is really like sad seeing this for you. Like, you know, you was some fan favorite and now a lot of people are not liking you. And I feel like a little bit kind of that is your fault because you kind of messed up your fan favorite status. For me, it's when you like are kissing Natalie's ass and I keep telling you that Natalie's not really your friend because she kept a bitch on the show that bit you. And Gretchen stayed the whole entire season. And the only reason she left is because she wanted to leave. Like, Jayla, this is not like, I don't like seeing you this way and all this kind of stuff. Like, I don't like seeing you coming on here fighting bitches half your age, getting bit up, bruised up and scratched up by bitches half your age, you trying to keep up with the millennials. Like, Jayla, you should have been elevated for Zeus. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna keep saying that because Jayla, you need to hear this. You should have been got the fuck off this network. And you should have went on to be great. And that's all I gotta say about that. I know I'm ranting, but Jayla, you need to hear this because you really should be higher than where you are right now. Way higher. And Jayla, if you come back next season, that's gonna show me that you really don't have no emotion outside this show. But yeah, anyway, moving on from that one. But yeah, but Jayla, I do like a lot with the hate and all that kind of stuff. I don't want that and all that kind of stuff, Jayla, because I don't think you're an evil person, Jayla. But yeah, but stop looking at the comments. Like Natalie said, she says she don't give a fuck. Like, people gonna say what they're gonna say, but you know, but you're here. But yeah, so Jayla, just don't look at the comments, okay? But watch my video and listen to this advice I'm giving you, okay? So yeah, so we jump to the next scene. They're on the vans. I think it's 3 sets of vans or it was 2 sets of vans, where they're on their way to this cornfield because they're gonna be going through a maze and they're gonna take a tractor looking through the cornfields and all that kind of shit. So on the way there, we see there's a bus with all the new girls, and then Summer is asking, you know, who you guys think is gonna go home between me, Jaden, and Jayla? And Dolly says she wants Jaden to go, but Dolly says she knows that no one's gonna go home. They're just playing that shit up. True. And then Summer asks Jasmine and P, who do you guys want to go home? Of course they want you to go home because they don't like you and you've been screaming that you want both of them to go home. So of course they want your ass to go. And Jazz feels some kind of way that Jayla is on the chopping block with a bitch like Summer. And Jazz, I'm with you there, babe. Okay, so then we jump to the other buses, the OGs. Roelly, I didn't notice that Roelly got on that sprinter and her fat ass couldn't get between them seats. Caught that. And so they're still talking about Slim. And I'm like, okay. It's like, Roelly, do you want Slim to be here or not? Because if you're just gonna keep disrespecting her, just send the bitch home, okay? If a bitch I don't like despise me, I don't want them working for me. I don't want nobody working for me. I don't want you being around me. So Roelly, you should have been just sent her home when she first walked in here, okay? Because it is dumb. But yeah, that's I know. I'm not gonna break down everything that happened on Sprinters because I'm not doing that. So they finally get to the cornfields. They say it's cold outside. They're in Indianapolis, right? Yeah, they're in Indianapolis, and they say it's cold outside. And yeah, first of all, I don't like going through cornfields. When I saw that cornfield, that shit looked creepy as fuck because it looked like the Jeepers Creepers cornfield where he came and grabbed that little boy. Yeah, don't like cornfields ever since I saw that movie. But Natalie says it was like a little maze, and she says that they're gonna give out $5,000 to whoever makes it through the maze. So everyone just starts running, right? So that took up like a good 5 minutes, but I really did enjoy it seeing everyone's commentary. So then we get to the end, and they see that Anna and Roelly, they didn't go through the maze. So Biggie and Jayla got out there first, and they saw Roelly and Anna talking about somehow they made it through. Now, y'all should have known that was a lie, because Roelly's fat ass ain't running nowhere. And I'm surprised Biggie's big ass ran. But she did. So props to Biggie. At least she's active. So yeah, so they're just having like a really back and forth and everything like that. It was like a little funny scene. I knew they weren't serious and all that kind of shit. Scotty says that Natalie's not going to give out the $5,000. But Jayla wanted her $5,000. I'm like, Jayla, if you guys really need the 5,000, like, I don't know what y'all checks looking like, but honey, to y'all, 5,000 should not be that much money to y'all, especially if y'all getting the checks y'all say y'all get it. So I don't even know why the fuck y'all did all that. So yeah, we get to the end. We're on the way to the end of the episode. They all get on the trailer, wear some hay, and they're just like scoping the scene and everything like that. So while sitting on there, they do Baddy Shot Clock. Natalie then asks all the new girls, she said, who did you guys get closest with this season? Lex said Tinka, because Tinka is actually in the house. Well, it's Tinka and Diamond, but now Tinka's by herself because Diamond's not there no more. Tinka is actually in the house with the new girls, which again, like, I don't understand why the OGs are not in the house with y'all, because I don't understand it. So, but yeah, but Tinka's the only one in the house with the new girls, and she got to know them. So she said that, I think P said she really did like Anna, and then all the, like, and mind you, this is like a really nice little moment going on, right? No drama. And who has to start something up? Summer. So Summer comes out of her mouth telling some, Jayla, we know you haven't got close to nobody. And then Jayla piped right back saying, she said something funny. What the fuck did she say? She said, oh, I can see that you haven't gotten that close to nobody because your baby hairs are ugly as fuck. I don't know how that correlates, but it was funny as fuck. And then Summer came back at her and said, no, my baby hairs look just like yours. And all that, and they going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then Summer has said that, Jayla, you walk around like you got a stick up your ass. And then Jayla started reading the hell down, like talking about how she's tacky and all this. She said a whole bunch of stuff, basically saying how Summer's a tacky ass, classless ass bitch, and she is. And then Summer said something like, baddies don't need to be classy. Huh? Summer, I don't understand. Like, Summer, and you show us that you not classy at all. Bitch, you came on here on the show with one fucking wig. And then Roelly had to keep giving you wigs, Summer. Like, what is this? I don't even know how Summer got on the show, but she's here. So yeah, so they going back and forth. The episode ends off with Jayla screaming, saying, I don't give one motherfucking fuck what you feel. And episode ends right there. Yeah, episode ends right there. But yeah, so preview for next week. Summer and Jayla still going at it. They go to a club and there's a boxing ring in the middle of the club, and Jayla and Summer going at it. From what I saw, Jayla, it looks like you let Summer keep up with you. See, Jayla, that's what I'm talking about. Your hands ain't hands. Like, how the fuck is Summer keeping up with you? But it is boxing, so it is different from just street fighting. And then we get Natalie and Biggie going at it. That video that was going around because Natalie played Stunner Girl song, and then Biggie felt some kind of way, and then Natalie said, your fat ass is gonna get whooped. Biggie, why the fuck are you still pressed about Stunner Girl? Okay. And then Natalie says your PJ privileges have been revoked. And then they talk about what's gonna happen with Slim, and Roelly says she wants them to go. And that's how the preview ended. But yeah, y'all, that's what happened in this episode. Again, it was very entertaining. I was thoroughly enjoyed. Like I said, it had a mix of drama, even though no fight really happened, but a lot of the arguments made me laugh, and the little fun little moments that we see, really did like that. But that's all I got for this week, you guys. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, thumbs up the video, drop down in the comment section. Again, please be nice, because I will block your ass if you're rude. No negativity over here, unless I'm the one doing it, okay? But y'all can't do it towards me, okay? Yeah. So yeah, and that's all I got for you guys this video, and I'll see you guys next week for next episode. Bye.